Welcome to Sphere. I am Price Time, and you're watching Sphere TV. Following a very eventful 2023, you may be wondering what's in store for 2024 for Sphere and its ecosystem. You may also be wondering what makes Sphere unique in this sea of DeFi projects. The vision of Sphere has and continues to be unchanged from the beginning, to build an ecosystem of projects that work together synergistically to amplify yield and governance, all funneled down into one token, Sphere. This vision has been unique to Sphere. It is not something that is easily accomplished or quickly put together, because it takes a significant amount of time and effort to build an entire ecosystem from the ground up. But that is exactly what we are doing. Each element of the ecosystem plays an important role in supporting the other elements, and as these projects expand, so too does their ability to work together. This is why I typically like to use the analogy of a clock for the Sphere ecosystem, and each individual project as a cog. In these early stages of the ecosystem, most people just see the individual cogs being placed and struggle to make sense of the whole. But over time, the clock face as the Sphere token will emerge, and the ecosystem will begin to tick in unison. Preon, our 0% interest CDP, is currently our primary focus within the ecosystem. Phase 1 has already been successfully launched with the STAR stablecoin. Our goal is to expand the collateral types available within Preon, expand the utility and yield farming strategies available for STAR, and launch the second phase of Preon with new mechanics designed to drive additional liquidity to STAR. This will also mean the continued integration of Preon with Dyson, our multi-chain yield maximizer, as well as the introduction of Sphere Lend, our 0% interest lending protocol. Preon, Dyson, and Sphere Lend represent massive cogs within the Sphere ecosystem clock, because each is able to integrate with the other to stack yield on top of yield. These integrations are easy enough to say, but much harder to visualize. Rest assured, when it is all actually in place, you will be able to see it in action. Additionally, in line with our continued goal of bringing more opportunities to users, we plan to expand the vault types available on Dyson to be able to appeal to a broader crypto audience. We also have additional unannounced projects already in the works, which will further add to the synergies of the ecosystem. Now remember, each of these components ultimately point towards more yield for Sphere. It's important to remember as well that beyond the projects themselves, the Sphere Treasury is itself a powerhouse that we have worked very hard to preserve despite the many challenges of the bear market. The Treasury is well positioned to take advantage of yield farming opportunities both within the Sphere ecosystem itself and throughout DeFi to further amplify yield. That yield and governance from Preon, Dyson, Sphere Lend, the yield farming of treasury assets, and other projects and components yet to be announced will funnel back to Sphere. Sphere V3 will then represent the culmination of all of that yield and governance, a means of integrating the entire ecosystem into one simplified system for users. Now, my first video with Sphere went live on April 25th of 2022, and I am even more excited now than then for the future of this ecosystem. And while it is true that elements of our approach have needed to change over time, simply because we have needed to evolve in order for Sphere to stay alive and robust in the face of incredible market challenges, that ultimate vision of Sphere has stayed the same, and each day we step closer and closer to realizing that ultimate vision. Visit us on Discord to stay up to date on announcements and join our community. This video and channel is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence in order to make sound financial decisions. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video, and always remember that you matter for who you are. Unannounced projects already in the works, which we will further